Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Duggan, and we're starting off the day in Minecraft as we did yesterday. We're going to move over to Hightail a little bit later on. We still have another door archway to do on the second floor of the command center, and it's going to involve moving some of our storage around. So it's going to be a little bit more labor intensive, but I think in the end it will be a much nicer space to hang out in as we build the rest of the center. So it should be pretty straightforward to do. We also have, I think in Hightail we're going to be doing not more cobalt, but probably some thorium and maybe some adventures into the burnt islands. I might even do some building today in Hightail. I'm not really sure. I have to kind of figure out what's happening next. I know I want to put a portal in the desert, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. So anyway, that's what's coming up. You can hang out for both. You can come back and watch them both on Duggan VODs on YouTube. The Minecraft VODs are published at 9 a.m. and the Hightail VODs are published at noon Atlantic time, if you're keeping track on Duggan VODs on YouTube. There's also a new podcast out right now, so if you want to check out the Spawn Chunks, it's available on YouTube, it's available on Spotify, and we're recording a new episode of the Citadel Cafe tonight live in my Discord. So if you're a member of the Patreon, if you're a member of the Citadel Cafe Patreon, then you can hang out and listen to that. Also, if you're a sub on Twitch, you get access to the Discord, and that also means you get access to the live recordings of the Citadel Cafe. So should be a good time, and let's just dive right in. I am still dealing with the same frame rate issues. I'm going to try to not complain about it too much, but I don't know what's going on. And I hope it doesn't translate too much to stream. But yesterday, we worked on the fronts of these two floors. I'm not crazy about the tuff. I think it's a little dark, so that might get removed and replaced with something. But right now, I do like the double quartz bulkheads and then the door. We're not going to put a door on that one, obviously. We're going to put our storage in there. And we did a slightly different design over here. I think I like the blinking lights better. It's more subtle. This looks a little bit too much like a skull, even though it's got 3 eyes. Now in here, we have to raise the floor. We have to move the bottom level of shulkers. And we have to also move everything that's up here back a bit. So there's going to be a huge amount of adjustments. Plus, there's no villagers in there, but I've got 2 villagers here I've got to move somehow as well. It's going to be a giant pain. So we may just move them farther up. The happy gas we should probably put on the top floor. We also need to move the zombie from down below. We've got a zombie trapped down there that we need to get. So maybe we'll do that at nighttime. I think if we use the zombie to turn the villagers into zombie villagers and then turn them back, they should lower their trades. I feel like the zombie should be able to hit them through here. I don't think I need to do anything special. I think we can leave the villagers in the carts and the zombie should be able to walk up to them and hit them. I really hope so. That'll make my life a lot easier. Cool. First thing first, I'm going to grab some more quartz. This is also going to repair the pickaxe. I was going to do this before stream, but I was just a little bit tight getting things started this morning. So how's everyone doing? Out of folks in my chat, have people been returning to Minecraft? Have you been returning to Hightail? What have you been playing this week? I noticed there's some extra stuff on sale on Steam. Okay, go get more iron. Foundation, I think, is on sale. There's a couple other ones that were on sale too. You're maxed out. You're not. I would go faster, but then I leave XP behind. Nice. All right, that should be all we need for emeralds. That means we can get a lot of quartz. Usually it's a stack and 8 when I go through here. But that will increase once we transform them into zombie villagers and back again. And I should be able to go through here twice today. So it'll be 2 stacks and 16. If everyone has reset. And our pick is almost repaired. It's great. We'll try one more, but I don't think it's going to work. Nope. I guess I could get the pillars if I wanted to make those into stairs. That's actually, that might be worth doing. Oh, out of emeralds. All right, should be good enough. That should top us off. And how much do we have for smooth quartz? Just a stack and a half. Let's do a full stack for now. Now these we can turn into regular stairs, so we don't have to use quartz blocks for that. Oh, maybe in here? Okay, first things first, we need to put some of these things away because we're going to have to move the floor. And I should put this stuff in the top barrels because these barrels are the ones I'm not going to have to move. I think, right? Yeah. So this is going to be the floor. We have to go up one. Guess I should have waited for that. It's going to be a pain. Try to keep it as organized as I can. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. This was all just examples that we can tear down. And I don't think this is going to be my permanent storage room, so we're going to go light on the design here. It's not going to be anything too fancy. It's probably going to be what we're using for the next couple of weeks or months, so I'll make it look nice, but I'm not going to go crazy with it. You don't have time for games? Middle of the school year exams? Oh yeah. Midterms, it's always best to prioritize that kind of stuff. Games will be there when you've got free time, right? I mean, I wish that I had more time to play games for fun on my own. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love what I do, and I get a good fill of video games when I'm streaming. But I very rarely play games offline. In a way, it's kind of a problem. Like, I mean, I now associate gaming with working. And so for me to sit down and play a game, I don't do it very often. Although, what do I have loaded on my Xbox right now? I bought The Witcher 3 over the holidays on sale. I've never played it. And I picked up on Game Pass. Something new just came out. Star Wars Outlaws is on Game Pass now. So that's cool. I'm hoping to have some time for that. One, two, three, four, five, six. So this is going to be 7. I think we're going to remove this. Oh, that's just the one layer. Okay, so we got to do something about this. Yeah, this is why I've added a double layer to everything, because we've got this giant problem. So I should really probably do that first, and that means grabbing some stone. So this is the floor. There needs to be this, and then one more. So we're going to start underneath this, which is the dirt layer, and that has to be something new. This can be a pain, but it must be done. I always find looking up in Minecraft really makes me dizzy. I wonder if this would be easier if I did it from above. We'll stay down here for now, but maybe because we've got this scaffolding, we can take advantage. Well, for that. I guess we have the advantage here. Let's move this guy over. I think I can use a lead to get him up here. It's too bad that you can't move these guys upstairs in an easier way. Hey, Nadila, how's it going? Iron bars. All right, let's grab you. Oh, that's not working. There we go. Slow but steady. You up here? Yeah, you're up here now. Nice. You can come this way. You're good right there. I will move you from up there. Do people have the strobing effect in boats the same way that I do? Does everybody experience that? Yeah, when you're in, I shouldn't say strobing, it's like a stutter. If you're in a boat and you're moving and you turn while you're moving, my screen shakes. Like it happens on the water. It's more noticeable on the water because you're traveling so fast. So yeah, a stutter effect would be more accurate. Strobing would be like flashing. So that was the wrong way to describe that. Cool. Oh, that's the outside. Okay. Oh, out of stone. Definitely not on bedrock. Cool. Oh, it's definitely on Bedrock? So maybe that's just a game-wide thing. I'm not sure why. I wonder if Hightail makes me, like, allows me to exchange inventory spaces without clicking. Like if you hover and let go. Because I'm hovering and letting go here as if it's going to work and it doesn't. And I don't know why I'm doing that. I wonder if that's like a muscle memory from Hightail. I'm absolutely hitting like tab and E to go into inventories in Minecraft. 100%. Doing that all the time now. And have no intention of doing it. Part of me is bothered by the fact that there's this giant mess underneath here. But you're not going to see it. The other ones look so tidy. And these can all get torn down? Yes. I'll leave professions and stuff until last. We were trying to design villager cells, but the ones we came up with in the other room are much nicer. We'll copy those if we need to. These are just going to be our spare villagers, probably for... actually, we don't even need these guys. We've got a breeder. These guys are just already in boats, so that's why they were super convenient. I'll take these back. So all I was doing there is putting a line of a different kind of block between the stone that's the outside, because that's an outside block, and the stone that's going to be the inside. Glad we did all that mining. Makes this a lot easier to do. They're cubicles? They are cells. There's no cubicles in Sci-fi. Well, I guess there was an Andor, but generally speaking. All right, so we have to change this because I want this andesite back. We also have to go down below and fix the things. Does this have... I thought I left... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually there's one here. No, okay. I don't want to remove the lights just yet because I'm not going to be able to see. So these are outside lights as well. I think I have to change these actually. I think they're supposed to go the other way. What I didn't want to do. We really need to figure out what these other walls are going to be. I guess I've got the light in my hand. It'd help. Excuse me. Hey, Druid Jen, what's up? I keep on seeing multiple occasions when playing Minecraft where I really want to be able to jump 2 blocks in a concise way, not because of like, I know I could put jump boost on the beacons, but I don't, like the jump boost in Minecraft is floaty. Alright, we should be able to get another little bit in here. And then I'm just going to rip it down from the top. We're going to have to come down here and clean up some stuff, but it's going to be too much of a pain to scaffolding up to get this other section. No desire to fight with scaffolding today. That's mostly everything down here. Get rid of this. I guess I can keep this one. Okay, let's rip down the andesite now. You found a ton of iron in Hightail yesterday. Nice. And enough gold to make the Arcanist workbench. Awesome. Glad to hear it. It's the game is really fun to advance in. You find that entertaining. Where is the edge? Right there. Whoops. I need to put more windows in these things too. I think that was something I didn't do in that first one. I think some of these will have to try some windows. Specifically the north-south wings, because they'll get the most sun with the angle. That could be kind of cool. Oh, out of stone. All right, that should be enough to go down and get everything and do it all in one go. Don't think we have any more holes. Or if we do, they're small. It's funny how lowering the floor makes everything feel so far away on that top shelf. Alright, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, okay, cool. Pretty clean. Miss anything? Cool. I wish there was a way to have like a constant funnel of a block from your inventory into your hands. I mean, I guess I could double fist stone here. But I wish there was a way to do this and have the block constantly be fed, you know? Oops. Cool. Okay. So that's got a nice double layer on it now, and now we have to remove a bunch of this stuff. That could go in there. Tweakaroo does that. That's cool. I've tried to keep the mods that we've got installed as vanilla as possible. For people that are wondering, like, Joel plays on a modded Minecraft server, why doesn't he just install a mod for that? Because like it just becomes one more mod I have to maintain, and we're really, because of the spawn chunks, I do try to keep this as close to a vanilla experience as possible. Do I have a brewing stand? I do. There we go. All right, so I'll need a bucket. I had one. Get rid of that. And this should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Okay. And then it was polished and cyan. Probably gonna need more cyan terracotta. Nine and 13, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. And I believe we had the lights on the middle here. Although this is going to be open, this is not going to be shut, so I guess that doesn't matter. Move that. And now I guess we have to move these things. That's a lot of shulkers. I forgot that this purple stuff was here. Or blue? I think it's blue. Blue terracotta technically displays as purple. Probably best to just put everything in a chest for now. Or a bunch of barrels. Chests, I can make double chests though. I think those were over here. Yep. We will sort it all out later. Is a double chest enough for all that? Oh, I'll need several. We will absolutely need several. And working in here is dark, so let's put the bed down again. Not the glass. Would be fun to change the sound of that to a bike horn. I've reduced the volume of it with the sound changing mod that I've got. I've made the glass as quiet as possible. Oh, that's a lot of mycelium. Can't even pick them all up. Oh, this is more than a chest monster. This is a chest Leviathan. It's such a problem. This is where I wish we had sort inventory buttons. That might be a mod I look at, actually. That might be a mod that I look at. Alright, I feel like we can probably do one side. And I'll do that after my first break. So we're going to be doing the same sort of thing with quartz and tough. I can't think of another block to put out here. So we'll have to go with that. We might try concrete. It might not be high contrast enough. It would be kind of cool to take the yellow and bring it up to the second floor, or maybe do some purple. So we could try something like that. I don't know if that's going to work. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4. But then I can't have the little bit there. Maybe this only has to be 3. Either way, we'll figure something out, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We'll see what that looks like. I may not like it. Don't think I need these chests. I will take care of this right after the break. If you're new to the channel, I do this once an hour. It gives me a chance to grab another cup of coffee, grab a friend, grab a snack, let them know that we're streaming. I'll be right back. Just in time for the end of the break. Nice. Good timing. I think this other side is just... I'm not sure what we're going to do over here. Okay, now we need some quartz. I think it was 4 up from here. Oh, that's actually better, isn't it? And there's 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it was 3 over, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 up. Can't remember. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. I just noticed that a 1-month sub badge on Nightbot? Since when? 1-month sub badges are on my channel. Oh, Nightbot has a 1-month sub. I don't know, maybe they've changed. Maybe they've changed the way that the account behaves. Twitch treats it maybe as something different. And we're out of smooth quartz already. Yikes. I must have counted these wrong because of the... I went over to the one that has the elevator in it. Oh, these don't have the little lights on the bottom. It's still funny to me that copper bulbs make noise. A little tedious, but worth it in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. The easiest thing is probably just going to be to move this stuff up. I don't remember if the inside has got a double... 1, 2... It's only 2 wide. Okay. Yeah, right. And then something else happens there. We'll test this out to see how it looks. What did I want on the bottom floor? I think I opted for all purple bottom floor, but they're back a block? Yeah. I don't like it touching. And I think I like the orange better than the purple. But we'll see. It's too bad we don't have stairs in colored blocks like that, because it would be so nice to continue that along, you know? Can't say I love the white concrete up against the quartz. And then this had stairs, I think. And then this part would be quartz blocks. And then in the middle, those are gone and those are gone. I think it's that way. Nope, just the one space. Stenos is on a stream streak. Thanks very much, Stenos. It's great to see you. Hope you're having a good day. For folks just coming in the last hour, we're going to be switching over to Hightail soon. And it looks like there's some pre-release patch notes out for Hightail. I've posted them in the Hightail chat in my Discord. And I will probably go over them at the start of the Hightail stream just so I know what's going on. I think I'm going to load up the pre-release. I think that could be fun. Check that out. They're over here, yes. I think it's cool that they hold a whole stack, but it's also not clear when you've done that. The difference between one item and a whole stack is... it's not, you can't tell. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the white and the quartz. It's not terrible because of the shadows with the lighting, but we don't have any stairs to kind of curve this back in again. That's the only other thing. We'd have to use blocks. I don't know that I like that. So I need something that's got stairs there. I mean, I guess we could use white Like regular quartz. Which is just more quartz. But at least it'll match. No, I grabbed frog lights are there. One, two, three, four is on the fifth. 5. I mean, that's better. Better than what we have. Might be time to move some inventory. Put some of this back for now. Where did I put that? In here? Yes. Ah, there they go. Like, where do I keep my empty buckets? There it is there. Okay, so we need to move some of this stuff. Probably just down in the chests at the back. The difference villager trading mix, bottom floor was slabbed for material conservation. Now everything is full quartz blocks. Well, everything up here has to be full quartz block because it's not a floor. It's a, we don't have vertical slabs, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be being more conservative. But yeah, like, we solved a couple of problems for sure. Having this all moved is going to be the biggest adjustment. be fast. Put this stuff over here, I guess. I'm sure I will move this into something a little bit more functional eventually. Oops. I don't know if I can make anvils look make anvils look sci-fi. Old Nintendo, what's my least favorite block? Probably Blackstone. I just find it so harsh. It's very pixelated. It doesn't look like it doesn't even look like a modern Minecraft texture, let alone a modern texture. Well, that wasn't too painful. So many choker boxes, man. It's great to have them, but when you've got to move them around, what a pain. That everything? Do not want one of these things to despawn. That would be a real pain. Oh, I've got these two left. Will a double chest hold all the stone? Chest. I'm gonna need another double chest, aren't I? No. I don't really know how people expect, streamers to respond to like what's your favorite block. Like can you really have one? 'Cause like there's different uses for different blocks, I feel like it depends on the build. Also, there's the effect of having something new in Minecraft, like a new block, will pull everybody's attention, for a while. Obviously had some loose stuff in it. I only know what's in some of these. Space? Yes. We're going to move these around again. I might even do that off stream. Don't know if I need to get back up there. I might. Definitely gonna need the frog lights more often than not, so I might as well bring those out. Same with the quartz. Three? Yeah. One, two, three, four. Nope, wrong way. I also need four, yeah. 4 little shelves. Might as well do this now. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a lot of really like intricate little motions with your finger and the scroll wheel and trying to get it all to work. Am I out of stairs? I'm out of smooth stairs. So now I should do the elevator part, or the elevator placeholder part And this should be regular quartz stairs. I'm going to one short. No, I'll have 2 extra. Never mind. Looks about right to me. Not nearly as bright without the stuff inside the room. I never find time to organize my chests. I have the same trouble in Terraria. I will often pop in and do stuff like that when I'm like waiting for a video to render. If it's really close to done and I don't want to go do something else, I'll just, if I've got 5 or 10 minutes, I'll pop in and just like inventory manage. I try not to do it on stream because it's a lot of flashing inventory up on the screen and kind of a pain. Alright, so the only thing left to do is just that front part with maybe, I guess we'll try it with the quartz. We go with yellow, we could almost go with copper bulbs in here. But I like that this matches. Maybe instead of the yellow stripe here, we put the yellow stripe going along to the elevator again. That could be a cool way to do it. That would have more light on the walkway too if we did that. Whoops. So that is, I think, outside. Yeah, that's an outside wall. So we really only change... that's tough. Literally. I could change this gray part. But that's it. I might want to lower that again. Yeah, I think having that come in would be cool. That light shaft. Yeah, it does just stop, doesn't it? We'd probably have to stop it back here, which really is just not that much. And then we'd have to, I mean, having a layer over this is going to happen. So this will probably extend farther if we even keep the tuff there. We probably won't. But that, I think I like. So we're probably going to keep that where it is. So I don't mind the contrast of maybe having another bulkhead over here, because we have this ledge, and I kind of think it would be cool to have this part come out. Why does that stick out so much? Did I put this in the wrong spot? Oh, if I built this all in the wrong spot, I did. It's too deep. How did I miscalculate that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, does this have an extra bit on it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. I did. I built it too close. That's a pain. Well, which one do we like better? Well, we can't because the elevators run in between that. So the elevators perfectly fit in that little space there. We will have to change that. Nuts. That's a real pain. This is just more smooth quartz on the inside. Maybe I'll do one of those. It'll have to be too wide. Do we like the extra depth? I mean, I'd have to change it once or change it 3 times. So this is the one that's going to change, obviously. What a pain in the butt. Do we like the quartz better? There's enough contrast there that I think it's okay. I hate it when I build something 1 block off. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, at least it's an easy pattern to fix. I mean, it's just a matter of coming out here, placing a bunch of blocks down, extending this by 1 and fixing it up, right? I just don't have the time to do it right now. This is interesting though. Changing this up. It's all white concrete down here. And then we've got the quartz here, and the floor is kind of echoed in that color there. And then we've got a little bit of this coming up through here. I could probably change that dark concrete to polished deep slate. I'd want this to have some sort of pattern as well. Like this has this nice swoop to it, and I think we'd want to do the same thing here. Although that's the end of the elevator. The elevators to the 3rd floor are in the walls here. So these will stop there, and probably there's going to be some sort of structure coming out this way, which could be cool. We could probably have that swoop up into something that then comes in that direction and arcs out to the middle. There's going to be some real design challenges for sure. That, or we could sweep it back the other way. Have it look like an hourglass. That might work too. All right, how high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's a stair. So let's do 2 stairs. And I'll grab the deep slate. That's an easy fix. It's fine. That's the kind of thing I might even do, like, not on stream, just because it would feel like more of the same kind of content. In here. So on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then stairs on 12. So that would mean that this 11, 12. Yeah, I like that. I like that angle better. Although we may want to come out farther with it. I want to move this back down too. Where go there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I mean, we're getting more depth than we are going to eventually. But for now. would look like this. And then we could return to the same shape out here that we had with the tough. Yeah, I like having the double angle there. That's cool. I almost want to know what it would look like if we continued it down here too. Kind of like that better. That, or maybe because this is now quartz, we could put in another little sign. Maybe not. This is where I want vertical slabs. Yeah, I think it'll look good. There is not a railing there. Yeah, got some tweaking to do, but overall, I think it'll look good. Yeah, we could even add in maybe a little stair down here too. I like it. Fortunately, it's very dark in here. Do I have any lights on me? Let's just put these down. All right, put this away. I will definitely have to reorganize. Have the inside out? No, there it is. Diorite. These are all blocks we use quite a bit. Where I was putting the boats, I guess they were just kind of being fired in here. I don't remember getting an extra bed. Maybe it was in a chest. Cool. Well, pardon me. Despite the mistake, I think it looks pretty good. I'm intrigued about changing the color up here too. Don't know if we keep it yellow. We might try to change it to purple. I think it might be cool to have the purple in there. We'll try it on this one and see what it looks like. But overall, quartz is just gonna be expensive and cool looking, so might as well. Might as well. I also think I made this a little bit low. 1, 2, 3, and then a stair. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just didn't make that a stair. That's fine. Yeah, I'd like to put something across here too. Fun. Let's sleep and see it in the daytime. Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Plus, with all this white, I think a dark door will have higher contrast as well. Yep. I like that. We'll have to figure out how to handle this, but we will get there. I mean, this could just come over an extra block. That might be another way to do it. Kind of a funny corner. I also want to have like more, I don't know what to call it, doodads, or like maybe there's a kiosk or some sort of like control panel here that we need to design. It'd have to be really small. But that's the kind of thing where the custom maps, I think, will come in really handy. That would be cool. Anyway, I need to take another short break. I'm going to wrap this stream up and start up the Hightail stream. So if you're live, just hang out for 10-15 minutes while I grab a little snack and refresh the water and stuff, get another cup of coffee. If you're watching this later on JoelDuggan VODs, then hey, there's lots of stuff there. There should be videos somewhere up here that you can click on, and you can also check out the playlists. I keep things pretty organized on JoelDuggan VODs on YouTube. So if you're curious about the history of my channel, you can go back and watch all kinds of stuff. We've got a medieval town that took us 5 years to build. It's pretty huge, and I'm pretty happy with it. So there's that, but there's also the history of the sci-fi build. You can watch the concept, the framing, and see the different things that we've done here. You can also check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. That's free. It's available on YouTube and Spotify and all of your favorite podcasting apps. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to be recording a new episode of the Citadel Cafe tonight live in my Discord. So if you're around, then you can check that out. If you have a Twitch sub or a Patreon membership, that's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Then you can just join the Discord and listen live when we do that too. Also, I put out notifications in Discord whenever I go live on Twitch, so you never miss a stream. So if that's the kind of thing that you like, then check out the Discord. I would very much appreciate it. I will see you, some of you, soon, and some of you tomorrow. Bye for now.